Hey everybody, welcome back. Yeah, another driving ordeal, but thought I'd give an update since really nothing else is going on. Plus, something else happened week 2. I'll get into that first, I guess. As all you know, last week got called at work because a water tanker wrecked into my property and destroyed camper, all the contents, and my 14-foot trailer. I'll start off by saying that they got the mess cleaned up. They had to dig 8 inches deep in the dirt of the driveway, and they got to bring in new material, dirt and stone, to backfill it, which I don't know if they're working on it right now. They really haven't this week, and if they haven't, I'm going to try and call and find out what's going on. But anywho, got another call at work this week. It was either Monday or Tuesday. My better half slipped and fell, and she hurt herself really bad. When I got out of work, I found out they had taken her to the one hospital not far from here. So I went up there. They did a CT scan and x-rays and everything like that. And how she didn't break anything, I have no idea. But she's been in a lot of pain. It's hard to really do much of anything. But and now she's laid up for a bit with that, which I guess since she has been on unemployment because of all this chaos going on, I guess it could be worse. But yeah, she's not a happy camper, and I can't say as though I blame her. But update as far as procedures at work too. They got some new ones being implemented. I guess it was beginning of this week, came in, and lo and behold, at the workstations, they have these dividers. I don't know really how to explain them other than they're like clear mud flaps, because I mean they're clear plastic, and you can see your coworkers, but it's not like anybody's breathing on you or anything like that. And starting on Monday, they're going to be handing out masks to wear, and people that are on chain jobs will have face masks, or not face masks, well, they'll have the mask too, but they'll also have face shields. So yeah, they're definitely taking all their precautions, and I guess they're probably going to go to the max, considering the fact that I don't know if we're the only beef plant on the East Coast still running, but I know we're the only Cargill meat plant on the East Coast that's still running, and our hours are going to pick up next week. Someone was telling me we could be working till 4 o'clock all week, including Saturday, which is fine because I got to get back into work and staying over with overtime like I was before. It just, once that accident happened, things have been kind of tying up my time. But anywho, all that aside, we're in a cold snap again. And actually, I don't know if you can see, there's actually snow coming down right now. I watch direct weather on YouTube. I don't know if anybody else does, but it's kind of showing that we're gonna have a snowstorm, and like the heart of this cold is like the northern part of Pennsylvania and the southern part of New York, and we're due to get a couple inches of snow, which, hey, it's not uncommon in April up here, that's for sure. But I just wish it would finally stick with one temperature, and preferably warmer. But things to look forward to. I am planning on going back up to the cabin. I want to do a part 2 up there, kind of show the inside of the cabin and all that other stuff. And there'll be more videos while we're up there, because there's always something going on up there. It don't matter if it's a trip we take for just to relax. Yeah, you're always doing something. And then I don't know if I told you guys, it probably looks like our trip to Assateague in June might not happen with everything going on, which sucks because I like getting down there. But hopefully if I get a chance to go this year, I'm definitely going to, whether it's only just a weekend or not. I still want to get there at some point or another. The 656 is over at my house. I got to get a new tire on the disc because I was actually bringing that over with the 656, and it was fine all the way there until one of the tires on the disc started getting low, and it just, before I could even get it to an air pump at the gas station near us, it just went right to the rim. So I got people looking to find me new tires, or 2 better ones, because them ones, they have dry rot on them and they have tubes in them. And I probably could just replace the tubes, but I figure right now I just want to be able to get by, because I ain't going to do a whole lot of disking this year. And then once it's done, I'm actually going to pull the rims back off. I'm going to clean them up, paint them, and find a tire more suitable for that kind of work. So if anybody has any suggestions on tires to put on the disc, right now it has 235/75 15s on it, but looking for recommendations there. I want to start working on cleaning it up, painting it, replacing some discs, get it good and up to par. Hydraulic cylinder works good and holds very well. No leaks on that. So I don't really need a whole lot of attention except for 3 discs and just a couple of them odd and end things. Let's see. The Oliver, I think I covered that in the past video, was over at the house trying to plow the garden, and that didn't go so well. But hopefully here I can get it dry enough. I want to bring that back over, because I have to take it back over the farm for a post hole digger to get put on it. Because I tell you, my mom and my stepdad, they can't not have a project going on. They're extending the deck on the back of the farm house there. I guess we're going around. So I had to drill 4 holes for post for that. I actually got to get the postal digger over the house, but I kind of want to just take the postal digger itself over and use it on the Massey once I get the radiator hoses and stuff fixed on that. That's really all it needs, except for the one injector leaks, which I can run it for a while, no problem. I do want to look into getting that taken care of. I'll probably be going and talking to the mechanic nearby here soon, because he knows my mechanical abilities are limited. I don't have a problem learning. It's just that some stuff I learn quicker than others. I know basic stuff, but because I want to put up a good pen for my 3 dogs, because they need something better than what they're in. That was only just temporary for them now. And I'm not going to get too crazy with it, because we are still looking at buying a farm. We'd much rather have one of them. We got to get the house in better standing, because we're raising the ceilings in them, because they're really, really low. I couldn't even go upstairs without, I could pretty much paint the ceiling of the upstairs if I just put paint on my hair and just walk. That's how short they are. And like I said, I'm pretty tall at 6'7", but these are real short ceilings. The Super H, I still got to get over there and figure that out as to why when I put the new starter switch on, wasn't making connections. I'm going to check wires and everything like that and see what's going on there, because I really want to get that started up and going. And there's a possibility of finding a wide front for that. Someone not far away actually has a Farmall 300 they are parting out, which has a wide front on it. And I'm contemplating getting that, especially with the hills that we have around here. It's a good idea. I will keep the narrow front because it is original to the tractor, but for it being a working tractor and everything like that, I want to put a wide front on it. The Oliver's going to get some attention. I'm looking to get a fuel filter for it because it's due for that. Do an oil change on it. It needs a new, it's going to need a new muffler for sure. And I'd like to pull the fuel tank off of it and send that, have the inside clean and sealed, because that's definitely going to need it. Because once in a while, there is stuff inside the tank, because if it gets in just the right position, it covers the hole where it goes into the injector lines. And then usually when my stepdad blows it out with the air hose, and it's good for a while, so I want to get that done. And I want to find a sending unit and get these fuel gauge working on that. And if I have the time, I want to get the lights working again. The 656, still going to be working on that a lot as I go. I want to get a new sending unit for that, get the gas gauge working on there, get the lights working as well. That's really about it for that one for the most part. I'm going to probably do a hydraulic fluid and filter change come fall on that one. It's definitely, that one's going to need it then. But I want to look into an original seat setup for that tractor as well, because it's got one of the ones like you find at Tractor Supply, on which they're not bad, but when I ran the ones on the farms when I was growing up, I thought first off, they're definitely bigger. I mean, I'm not saying they have a big butt by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, mine's kind of flat back there, but for some of my size, it just seems like the original seats and the assemblies are a lot nicer. So I prefer to have one of them on there. So I'm going to be looking at the whole entire seat assembly for that tractor. That's really about it. I'm going to be coming into doing some brush hogging here soon, which I got some people lined up that need it done. And I only charge like $20 an acre because it helps put money in the account to help with getting equipment and stuff like that. So as far as the cultivators that I was looking at, I haven't talked to the guy yet about getting them, because it just seems like there's been one thing right after another. So, but that seems to be pretty much it. Other than that, staying pretty quiet. Just, it's boring as hell. Still hauling firewood off my buddy's property. That's going to be something that's going to be going on for quite a while, because he's got quite a bit up there. But storing it in the barn, hey, it's you can never have too much firewood, especially when you live up in the north. So, but that's about it for this one, guys. I just thought I'd get an update, and got some other videos coming up here pretty soon, some story ones. So I guess that'll do it for this one, guys. I will catch you all on the next one.